All right, fight fans. We talking Jamal Herring against Jonathan Oquendo. Well, I didn't catch it last night. Like you, I was watching this fight on the ESPN Plus app, and for some reason, right before the main event, I don't know if it was my internet connection or the app itself just started to give out, so I didn't actually see the fight until this morning. But Jamel Herring wins by disqualification from the headbutt that resulted in the fifth round. Let me hit you with my pros and my cons. Let me start with Jonathan Oquendo. The pros would be, well, he came in a fight game. That's pretty much where that stops for me. His cons would be his game plan seemed to be one thing: charge on the inside and try to throw a few punches here or there on the inside. And he wasn't even that active on the inside. He was coming in straight lines. That's how the headbutts kept happening. He wasn't coming in at an angle. He wasn't coming in dip to the left or dip to the right. Oquendo was coming in straight lines, and that is what caused the headbutt over for Jamel Herring to be cut over his right eye. Look, um, I know boxing can be a dirty game. I know sometimes that's a guy's strategy to rough another guy up, but it seems like Oquendo, that's the only strategy he had was trying to make it a rough and dirty fight. As far as Jamel Herring, the pros would be he hung in there. I guess as long as he could with that cut over his eye. Some of the rounds he actually did use his height and his length and his size to try to outbox Oquendo. I guess that would be the pros, but that brings me to the cons for him. The cons would be for a man who's 5'10" as a junior lightweight, he did not use good boxing skills to keep a guy like Oquendo off of him. I felt that he should have been moving to his right and pumping that right jab in Oquendo's face. And every time Oquendo came in, he should have been throwing short uppercuts to keep him off, but that's not what he did. What he did was he would throw a punch, he would allow himself to be tied up, and which made for kind of a slow, sluggish fight where Tony Weeks had to work a lot to separate these guys. That's pretty much what Herring did: punch, hold, tie up, break, punch, hold, tie up, break, and when the fight was about to be stopped, and he said he couldn't see out of his eye. Timothy Bradley said he felt that he was trying to find a way to get out of the fight. Listen, I don't know if that's what happened. I don't know if that was the case, but it did seem that he would want to finish the fight. But I think he was just frustrated. I think he was just frustrated with Oquendo's rough and rugged style, and I think he was. It's a good chance that he was ready for the fight to be over with. That's pretty much it on my pros and cons. But let's talk about where they go from here. For Jamel Herring, it's very clear. They said that the next step is going to be the Carl Frampton fight. What I saw last night, I think that Jamel Herring is in trouble. I don't think that Carl Frampton and Jonathan Oquendo are guys that are on two totally separate levels. Uh, and I mean when it comes to class, and I don't think that the things that he did to Oquendo, he's going to be able to do to Frampton. And Frampton is not going to be coming in straight lines like that. Frampton is a world class boxer, world class fighter, and I think he was watching that fight last night, and I think that he'll have something for Mr. Herring come whenever it is that they fight. Um, Pretty much that's it. I mean, it was a okay card. It was an okay fight. I would have liked to see more action. I would have liked to see Herring um, use more of his superior or show more superior boxing skills to keep the smaller man off of him instead of letting the guy come in, charge him, tie him up, headbutt him, and everything else that went on. But pretty much that's pretty much all I have. Give me your thoughts on it. Give me your thoughts on Twitter. Give me your thoughts right here in the comments section. How you think the fight went, and how do you think that the Frampton Herring fight is going to go, which is what we hear is going to be lined up. Other than that, that's all I got. Holla at y'all later.